All
They
right.
need to really come out though.
I mean,
Huh?
did you know what I mean? But to start the show, welcome everybody. This is beatsnchill podcast,
That
episode
was
20.
that was smooth.
You know,
That was
uh, it's your boy hometown. Of course, I got the squad with me: DJ Raw the Fool,
what up?
Jackson Renee. What's it called? Super duper.
It's
Espialidocious. How it go?
no, it's dopalicious. I know you heard
Dopalicious.
Spody Odie dopalicious. I know you heard me. I
I'm about to
know.
say super duper lemonade.
That sounds good as
Welcome everybody. This is episode 20. Um, I don't know what 44 is at. I think he's doing a shoot or making beats. He's finally making beats again. He
That's
posted.
good.
Y'all saw the video where he posted. He was making beats. It's like his first beat.
Oh yeah, he goes. It feels so good to get back to it. And in my
Yeah,
head, I
man.
was like, I didn't know you left. I didn't know you was taking that many pictures. That's
Hey man, Renaissance man. Nah, man. How's everybody week's been?
Cool.
it's been alright. It's
Yeah.
been
Yeah. I made a playlist just for the fun.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You was doing like some sample reference as well.
Yeah.
What made you do
I don't
that?
know. I might keep doing that. Cause I made that one playlist called "A Ode to Kanye," so it had his samples that he did and then some of
Mhm.
his songs. So I was
Yeah.
like, I kind of like listening to samples. It's fun hearing
Yeah.
songs that's in other songs. So I
Sometimes
might.
them shits be better. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Ooh, this playlist I came. I was like, ooh, this shit is kind of good by itself.
Yeah. Like I like the Father Stretch My Hands sample. I like the actual song more than I like the Kanye joint. I'm
Yeah.
like, this shit is good. So,
hmm
yeah.
but
I
yeah,
could
that
just
was
listen to that by itself. I remember in the concert he played that shit by itself, and I was like, damn,
yeah.
this shit sounds good.
That's why I can't hear the song no other way now. I can't.
What
I
like
can't. Like
sample less or
like the way he introed the record when he walked out when he did the Father Stretch My Hands joint in Tampa.
yeah.
Like he played the sample through. So I heard it was a guy who made like he did like his own version of the Life of Pablo album. I think his name was Dorian something. So he put like extra samples in it or whatever, and he kind of like did like an extended version of that.
Oh,
So I always anytime I listen to that album, I just go to that version.
you might have to send that to your boy.
Yeah, that shit good for sure. I think like Dorian Yay. It's on YouTube for sure.
Dorian.
Dorian like Dorian Yay. Shout out to Dorian Yay.
Okay.
I mean, shit, man. My week's been pretty cool. I went to Genuine. You know, that was
Hey.
fun. Got fucking drunk, bitch, off wine.
Hey
Knocking
man,
shits.
$20, all you could drink.
Man, I was knocking shits back. I was cool at first. And then by the time I got to the third drink, I was just yelling that shit over people's heads. Cabernet, Cabernet, Cabernet. Like,
How many different wines they had for you to drink?
I just took the one, brother. But they had like at least about 4 or 5 from what
Wow,
I
for
can
real?
remember. Yeah, because they had the whites and they had the reds or whatever. But
That's what's up.
I was on that cab, man.
Yeah, man. Genuine was a good time. Besides people acting like there wasn't like a zombie virus out here killing niggas. It was great. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
one mask in sight. You know what? And Raul, I couldn't see your mask, so there was not one
Oh,
mask.
He had that
in
mask
Great.
on. He had that motherfucking mask on.
I had that mask on. I was in that bitch looking like Bane. I will tell you that.
He had that mask on. He was fucking moving with that mask on.
Yep.
Moving. But yeah, man, I had a good time. What's the name of the location, the name of the venue? I was
Oh,
trying forever to how to say that fucking name.
how to say it? I don't know how to say it either. Because every time I hear it,
Exo something like that.
XOCHITL. Basically, it's a Mexican restaurant that's close to Armature Works. It's not in the Armature Works building.
Yeah.
There's a apartment complex, or I guess
That's
a condos over there called the Pearl.
Yeah,
and
it's a
on
good
the bottom
area.
floor of that shit. So
Good area. They right on the street, right on Palm. You know what
Yep.
I mean? We're just literally straight down from Ybor, and then right across from Armature Works. So which is basically downtown. So
Yeah.
that's a good area. I hope they keep that spot, man.
I hope they do too. Lady said it was one of her best nights Well,
had to be. Definitely in 2020.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
2020.
Yeah, most definitely. I know she was loving that shit. But yeah, she said
niggas keep doing your events here. Well, I've heard that before.
Basically. I'm saying them boys already hit me up, so I guess the next one's October 9th.
Yeah.
Next Genuine, October 9th. All you could drink, wine, nothing but vibes being played.
Are they trying to do it like every other week, like twice a month?
Every other week, yeah. That's how we was doing it before, when we was doing it at the attic.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, so it's going to be every other week. I'm happy because, that extra bag, though. I need me a laptop, though.
I feel you.
But yeah, that shit was tight, man. So I'm glad, because I ain't DJ'd in a minute. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah. I was low key kind of like, do I still got it? Because sometimes you don't do something for a while and you be like, all right, I hope I don't fuck up.
Tell me about it.
But I didn't, man. Shit, Derek seen them vibing.
Yeah.
Derek seen this one girl came up to me. She said,
"Like you,
the music is amazing."
I guess you did a good job.
So you had the Like You song with Bow Wow Sierra?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, shit, everybody in there be vibing right now. Okay.
Yep. Play some House of Balloons. House of Balloons weekend in that motherfucker. There's so I was like, oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Right now.
Wow. That's cool.
But yeah, it was cool. So October 9th, the next one.
Cool, man. Music. Anybody? Any new music y'all been jamming to? Any new releases y'all want to start with? We got a nice little list of some things that done came out.
Spillage fucking Village.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
I played that album like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Duh,
it is a feel-good album. That's how I feel about it.
I like the fact that no one outshined anybody on that project. You know what I mean? Like everybody it felt like a group effort. And I didn't know Mariba, as that's how you say her name. I didn't know I didn't know she can like rap.
Me neither. I just thought she was a singer.
Yeah.
Because when there were certain tracks, I'd be like, who is this? And I'd look and it'd be her, and I'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
But no, that was a great album, man. Like
out of nowhere too. Like
big. It gave me big Outkast vibes. Outkast Dungeon Family vibes.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
The skit in the beginning, to the nigga talking in the middle of the shit. I was like, damn, this sounds exactly like an Outkast album.
Well, it was Big Rude.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess that helps. Yeah, I really enjoyed the album. I didn't play it. I only played it twice. I didn't go back to it only because I was listening to other stuff too.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed the album. I thought it was really dope. The music was just. I thing is, I listened to it without like focusing on it. So I like played it in the speaker in the crib while cleaning up. So I don't even know what tracks were what. Only track I know by name, I think I know by name, is the one they dropped the
Baptized.
Baptized, and the one they dropped the video for, the End of Days.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. Because there's so many people that contributed. If you didn't sit down and look at the song change, because there's a lot of live instrumentation. So I think that live instrumentation kind of like, you just hear a live band playing, unless you hear something specific that they say or like a tagline from a specific song, you don't really be like, oh yeah, this is that song. So, but it was hella cohesive. Everybody did their thing. It was like Jazz said, it was a feel good album.
Yeah.
One nigga's talking about, I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna go ahead and fuck your baby mama. It wasn't none of that. It was just talking about enlightenment.
Yeah. It was kind of weird because I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't get bars like that from JID. JID. I feel like I don't really get. His music is just kind of like, I'm finna rap for these raps at your ass.
Yeah.
And then this was like, oh, he's he's speaking about something. Not saying he don't be speaking about shit, but it's just like this is definitely
well aware.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If you was to go to a Spillage Village concert, right? What would a super fan that's going? How would they be dressed?
I don't know. You gotta ask Jazz.
How would they be dressed?
Yeah.
What do you mean? How would they probably If I was
if
a
you see a
crazy,
super fan.
stupid fan, it would be on like some Star Wars shit. You see how they got this cover with the bear and the whole Grim Reaper shit? That's some crazy, stupid fan shit that somebody would wear.
And just for
They
those,
have the bear with them dressed as.
for those people that don't know, man, like that album, like that's the fourth effort in Spillage Village. Like they have Bears Like This, Bears Like This Too,
I like bears like this. They
and
got
Bears Like This Too Much. Those are their 3 albums before. So they've been doing this for a minute, but it's just like Earth Gang blew up, Jib blew up, Black blew up. So now it seems major because everybody's a much bigger artist individual.
Mariba, she got a single. She got a single with Jid.
Yeah.
That been getting played over the last year or so.
Yeah, when that shit debuted on fucking Insecure.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, what is this song? And that song had been out for a minute. Right. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Insecure for putting on some real music because they soundtracks are fire.
Always.
Yeah. So if y'all want to listen to more Spillage Village shit, go on your little streaming platforms and listen to Bears Like This, Bears Like This Too spelled T-O-O, Bears Like This Too Much. So,
yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because I never listened to those previous projects.
What?
That's the album I put on when I got to do heavy shopping in the Walmart.
The first time I ever heard of Earth Gang, I heard about them through a feature they did with the guy who did the song OG Bobby Johnson. Not OG Bobby Johnson.
OG Mako.
OG Mako, yeah. OG Mako. They did a song
they
with
got
OG Mako.
that song. That's their song.
Yeah. So that's how I heard about them. I saw the video or whatever, and since then I've listened to them because at the time I remember I was listening to them, and I was listening to Divine Council, like back and forth. I just kept listening to them, so I'm like, man, I fuck with Atlanta right now. And,
I'm glad Atlanta, even though Atlanta has a sound, I think to me, from what I remember anyway, hip hop wise, that kind of sound is what birthed Atlanta to me. Because it sounds just like some old Outkast shit, live instrumentation, hella music, like it's very musical, hella bars, and like enlightenment of self.
Yeah, sound like it got layers, sound like it got some substance, and don't sound
yeah.
So, which is cool, which is cool. I appreciate it. I'm gonna definitely visit that again.
Shouts out to Buddy for being like an honorary member of like
of every fucking thing, right? He's an honorary member of TDE, fucking Greenville, Spillage Village.
I hope they do that Zoink
Overdose
shit.
What the fuck?
I want them to do that Zoink gang.
Who in it? Him?
Smino, Buddy. Damn. It's a few other people, but I remember when they was doing the Revenge of the Dreamers documentary, they was talking about the Zoink gang.
I'm sure what's the name's in it.
What's the name?
I want the coochie. Who got the coochie? She got the coochie. I got the coochie. You know what I'm talking about?
Who is that?
Guap Dad.
Oh, yeah. Guap Dad catching me off guard, man. Cause that nigga, his music isn't bad at all.
It ain't.
That nigga got a song with Black. Whew. That joint slap.
Yeah.
But
Spillage Village album was really dope. So I know we talked before we got on mic, but Dom Kennedy album, Rap and Roll.
Nope.
I didn't
get to it.
Listen to it.
So now that I get a chance to tell y'all, I'm not even gonna go deep into it.
No, I need your. I don't want to hear it, but I messed up by not listening. Not that I don't want to hear it, with all due respect. I'm just saying, when you hear a narrative of an album and then you go in your narrative, but I fucked up. So go ahead.
So I'm gonna tell you like this: like I have this issue with Dom Kennedy because I feel like the last thing he's ever made, the best thing he's ever made was Yellow Album. I don't think he'll be able to make anything better than Yellow Album.
Correct.
Which is fine. You make that, cool. You'll be known forever.
That's his Purple Tape.
And then I like Get Home Safely. Get Home Safely did it for me. Now after that, Dom Kennedy by Dom Kennedy and all that, I wasn't really feeling.
Nope.
Right? And then he kind of like disappeared for a little bit and started coming back, doing shit with Hit Boy, Courtesy of $500,000 and all that shit. And I didn't like the way he was rapping. I'm like, man, this nigga sounds retarded. Like, what the fuck is he? Why does he sound like that?
Not retarded.
He sounded like he was
Lord Jesus.
He sounded like he was zanned up. Like I'm like, bro, why he rapping like that? And then he's starting to sound like he's a bit off beat. And then then it took me back to an interview he did with some blog where he was like,
talking type.
Huh?
Sounded like some soccer talking type.
Yeah. And I remember this interview he did that premiered on like, I think I saw it on Two Dope Boys or some shit. I used to just watch interviews. And I remember he was talking, he would say some weird shit that didn't make sense to me when it came about his career. Like, 2 quotables he said in this interview was, I never made $1 from rap. Like, I don't make my money from rap. I'm like, man, you on some Chance Rapper shit. You saying some shit that means something else. Yeah. You trying to make it sound bland. Like, I don't like that. Like, nigga, yes, you did. Shut up. And then 2, he said, nigga, I made the yellow tape. It's not even no rapping on the yellow tape. I'm not even rapping on that. And I'm like,
yeah, but like that nigga's definitely
niggas that do shit like that.
That nigga's definitely rapping. He definitely like Kendrick on there rapping. He definitely
you're rapping. What are you talking about? Just because you do a bunch of hooks and shit on there, and repetitive hooks and shit, don't mean you're not like. All right, so from that point, I realized that, you know what? Either there's a thing when it comes to these type of Lamert Park niggas that I just don't get, or this nigga is losing his fucking top. But so I say, you know what? What I did was I prepped myself because I didn't listen to Courtesy of a Half a Mil when it came out in July.
There's like 4 of them too.
Right. So I listened to the latest one that came out in July. I listened to it, prepped me up. And I'm like, all right, cool. Because I'm fucking with Hit Boy. I always fuck with Hit Boy, but I'm back on whatever Hit Boy's putting out. He hot. Yes. I listened to it, Courtesy of Half a Mil. The latest one is actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like, it's dope. So I said, okay, cool. Rap and Roll. Let me go into Rap and Roll, which is the new album. I go into it, and the production, of course, primarily by Hit Boy. So I'm like, man, this shit's dope. And it's rapping. It's not as bad as the shit after like Dom Kennedy by Dom Kennedy or whatever. But the rapping to me wasn't where I thought he was going to be, at least on Get Home Safely. He just seemed like he was more focused on Get Home Safely and Yellow Album. Like, he was more focused. He was concentrating on like his tone and how he just presented the lyrics. On this one, I just feel like he was just not saying bullshit. I feel like he was more so telling the story, and he sounded cool still. So it wasn't as bad as like the other shit, but it just wasn't as focused and concentrated as like Yellow Album and Get Home Safely, which I understand as hip hop fans, we can't expect niggas to always sound like previous shit. Yeah. So for what it's worth, I enjoyed a couple records. It wasn't a bad album. It just wasn't what I expected, but it was cool nonetheless. I knew that at the end of the day, I can guarantee he's going to provide me that. And then you add Hit Boy production, you ain't gonna have a bad album with Hit Boy production. You might not have an impactful, amazing album, but you're not gonna have a bad listening experience when Hit Boy is producing. So
yeah, that nigga knows too much musically to make shit.
I fuck with it. So I encourage you guys to go listen to it.
I'm still gonna listen to it.
It's cool. It's cool. That's why I listen to it. At the end of the day, because you made Yellow Album and Get Home Safely, every time you put a project out, I'm gonna listen to it. Does that mean I'm gonna love every album after that? No, but I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? So I encourage you guys to go listen to that. You know, let me know what you think.
I'm gonna pull up on it, man. He still does cool shit. He does a lot of. He was doing a lot of independent talk before that shit was like very.
Yeah. What's that niggas always was kind of like on that independent shit. Like,
yeah.
What's that niggas always on that shit? You know what I mean? So I'm just so used to hearing that. Like, and you seen it too. That's why what Nipsey was doing.
I was gonna ask you, did he have any?
Oh yeah.
Hear anything that he said like about it? Because him and Nipsey. Yeah.
On the cover, you see it's like a picture.
There's a picture of them walking in the background.
Yeah. So I think it's a song that's kind of dedicated. I think that's like had Nip name in it or whatever. But yeah. You can hear that or whatever. But yeah, like I look at like what Nipsey was doing. I always felt him and Don was doing the same shit. Casey Veggies was these niggas was already just had their shit together. And another person that wasn't from the West that just did shit similar was like Wiz Khalifa. I felt like Wiz Khalifa had his team, had his shit all together, you know. But yeah, so go listen to it. You might like it more than I did. I liked it. It's just probably not a revisitable album for me. I think
Damn, not even like a track.
I go back, but if I had to choose to go
sonically,
back to
is there like one track where the beat hit? You was like, damn, this one is tight.
Yeah, he had some of those on there. But like, if I had to go back to that or Spillage Village for next week, I'm going back to Spillage Village for sure.
I mean, that's kind of like.
Duh.
I mean, but it's Dom Kennedy, you know.
If it was Yellow Album,
yeah, what I'm saying, if he gave me Yellow Album-esque, if he was able to create, if he was able to capture lightning in a bottle again and make some type of version of Yellow Album, I'm playing that all fucking week. You know what I mean?
That's true. That is true. I can't lie.
But I feel like something happened this week, and you guys know what I'm talking about.
You about to talk about this nigga, dog?
No. I'm going to talk about something great that I heard.
Oh, what'd you hear?
The Kanye West snippet. Believe what I say?
That thing was amazing.
Bro, I played that shit at least 100 times this morning, just playing
with the Lauryn Hill sample.
Oh my God. This happened. Beautiful. Last time this happened. The last time he put a song out like this, he put the full song out last time, but the last time he did this was the Pablo album. And he put out Real Friends, and I was like, "Oh, my nigga back." He put out Real Friends, and then shortly after that, he put out the record with Kendrick, and I was like, "Oh, this nigga is back." I couldn't control myself. I couldn't control it. I was like, "I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I need this album. I need it now." He kept changing the fucking name of it, and I was like, "Bro, I'm about to lose my mind." I heard Real Friends and No More Parties in LA, and I just didn't. I was like, "There's no way."
No More Parties in LA was.
That shit is great.
I was like, "There's no way this is not gonna be. There's no way it's gonna be a bad album. Y'all losing your fucking mind." So I heard this, and at first I'm like, "Okay, maybe he finna mess up the beat or some shit. I don't know." I'm thinking he finna turn Lauryn Hill to a church song. I'm like, I don't see how this is gonna work.
Nope.
And then I heard the beat. I'm like, okay, all right, cool, whatever. I'm like, doing the Jay-Z shit, like, all right, cool. He kind of rapping a little bit. I'm like, all right, the raps is all right. Raps is okay. And that fucking auto-tune came on, bitch. I felt like a rainbow just burst through my face. I was like, oh! Oh, my goodness. Oh, shit!
Wow.
Bro, I was like,
wow.
What?
That shit was hard. I didn't hear that shit.
Bro.
What? Nah, I didn't hear that.
That shit is
when it dropped.
He just put it out like a day or two ago.
Mm-hmm. He got a visual to go with it and everything.
Yeah, because I guess this week he's in Haiti.
I saw him in Haiti, but I didn't.
So he was on a boat. And then I guess he's just on his phone showing people on the boat and looking at the water in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he uploaded the song 40 seconds of the song on that video and just put it.
Play that shit.
I'm gonna have to send that shit to you, boy.
That shit
is
amazing, man. I was like, come on. I need this now. What's that Pusha T clip? It's like, come on, Kanye. Put it out now. Right now. That's how it was, man. Yeah, I've been playing that shit all fucking day, bro. I love when I hear music like that. That's when I realized music is medicine or a drug, because that shit will literally have you feeling like some type of way, and sometimes it will make you addicted to just, I need to continue to hear this.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's crazy. I realized music is something. It ain't just tunes you hearing out of speakers. This is actual medicine right now.
That's how I'm getting everything. When I heard Airborne Aquarium on Pilot Talk 2 for the first time, I heard that beat, and I was like,
I swear to God, it was like, what was that, 2010, 2011?
Yeah.
Like that 2009, that just Pilot Talk era, I don't want to sidetrack too much, but bro, it's just that just solidified whatever just the year was for me. Man, I remember just hearing Airborne Aquarium. I was riding with Riche late at night. That nigga dropped me off and be playing that shit after we've been trying to record for hours and listen through this nigga mix shit for hours. Then we leave and either we playing fucking Good Friday records or we finna play Currency shit. And I was like, bro, this is an amazing year. 2010 is the best year ever.
That beat was like a trance. I heard that shit. You know that little meme where fucking SpongeBob just lift up in the air and he's just floating? That's exactly how I felt. I heard that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that nigga came through barred up. Oh, God damn.
Yeah, I think since then, I was like, I think at that time, I'd never seen a rapper more cool than fucking Currency. I was this is the coolest fucking guy that ever exists. Like, niggas been cool. Niggas been cool. I used to think Ludacris was cool back in the day. I used to think like niggas was cool.
No,
I thought Bow Wow was cool.
Never lie, dog.
I thought niggas was cool. But when I seen like the promo visuals
ever exist.
For real, I remember the I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you my earliest like hip hop moment where I was like, yo, I love hip hop. Like hip hop is the coolest shit ever. When I saw the full promo video for 24-Hour Karate School, and they show all these different clips of all these niggas performing the songs, I was like, I feel like I was in a whole new world. I was like, dog, and I saw Currency, and he did the one shit that Ski produced.
Yep, I know what song you're talking about.
I can't remember. I don't know if
that
it
was the
Address.
reason I downloaded that. Cause I
was
like,
Address?
Yeah.
And I remember he was performing. I mean, he was just like rapping, and this nigga was in the Griffies before they had came out.
Yeah.
I was like, this nigga's the coolest fucking nigga ever.
I think that was Life Under the Scope where he had the Griffies.
Life Under the Scope. I was like, this nigga's the coolest motherfucker I ever seen.
I was like, damn, he got the Griffies. He ain't even from Tampa.
Yeah, like this nigga's the coolest nigga ever, bro. But yeah, man. I still have to say that Kanye snippet made me feel like fucking 2015 all over again, and I was just like, yo, if this nigga has more music that makes me feel good like that, I need more of that. I need more of that.
He usually does, but I don't know if he's gonna release any of it with all the shit he's talking about right now.
I think
that's the only thing that sucks.
If
where's the petitions? I will sign them. Say what?
Damn.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
What the petitions got to do with?
Anyhow,
I don't
maybe
know,
if he trying to get out of his contract or something before he releases like a good album.
What if? And I'm just throwing this out here. What if Kanye says,
"Here comes the hometown theory"?
Let's go.
It's just an idea.
No. This is a deep thought.
What if Kanye? Let's say Kanye go on his "I'm running for president" thing, right? But he said the only way you can listen to the album is if you got to go to the polls. You go to the polls and you vote for me. You get to download it out.
I would pirate it. I ain't about to vote for that nigga.
Yeah, listen to the album.
No.
I will hear it later.
I'm sure it's shareable. Niggas been sharing music for years. LimeWire, Napstar, torrents.
Or what if it's like you can only listen to it while you're voting? You can't download. You get to listen to it.
What the fuck?
If not, gonna go.
Oh, maybe it's not vote for Kanye, but it's like in order to get people to vote, you can listen to the album.
Oh, that's great. I'll do that because I'm going to vote anyway. But
no.
But I ain't voting.
Yeah.
I'll vote. Well, not for him.
No.
Hey, man, I'll just sit on the internet and wait till a nigga be like, oh, do Kanye 2020 ZIP.
YouTube,
it's
SoundCloud.
Gonna be on YouTube. And I could convert that thing to MP3. Easy.
Right. Did y'all seen the video? Y'all watched the video for Someone Reason and Vince Staples?
Yeah.
What? Damn, where have I been?
And they just dropped the video. I didn't watch the whole video. I saw I kind of watched it without watching it in a sense, just let it play.
Yeah.
Pay attention. But the song sounds dope.
Yeah.
I've been wanting some new Vince Staples music though.
I do. Ooh, Vince Staples definitely need to come out with some music, man.
Well, the Big Fish Theory is my favorite. No, that's not my favorite.
The one before the album. What's the one before the album?
What was the one called? UN or something like that? Was that what it called?
Time to go to Spotify.
The one that had it had this. My favorite song by that nigga is called "Don't Get Chipped" with
that's
J-Rock.
on FM. That
FM.
album,
That's what it's called. FM.
FM.
That
Don't
thing.
Get Chipped. Don't get chipped. That's my shit.
Then he got that Earl interlude on there.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
That's my shit, man. I might go revisit that.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that nigga did that shit at the concert. Going up.
See, I missed him. I seen a little bit of him live when he was with Schoolboy Q. When Schoolboy Q came down here for, I believe, his first album.
Yeah.
He was in St. Pete.
Oxymoron.
Oxymoron. It was Schoolboy Q. What's the duo? Audio Push, Vince Staples, and it was somebody else.
That was at the Ritz, right?
No, it was at Janice Live.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It was at Janice Live in St. Pete. I remember going on that tour.
Then I didn't see that.
But yeah, Reason dropped the video. How y'all feel about like Reason, man? Like, how you feel about like how TDE is pushing Reason? I feel like they're doing a really good job at making sure he's in our face, in our ears, by making sure he has constant visuals. Because everybody they know that we want the top dog niggas. Like we want who we want.
I think they about to. When is the date to drop albums so you can be eligible for a Grammy? I know it's in October.
I think I don't know. So this is the thing, because I listened to IDK when a lot when he dropped this project. He dropped on Beyonce's birthday last year, which was September 4th.
Yeah.
And he said that because he dropped on that date, he didn't qualify for the Grammys. So I think it's before September.
That is because I noticed that like SZA got a music video that came out. Reason dropped a music video, and I'm sure they got other people that's gonna drop music videos. So I feel like they either gonna flood the end of the year to the beginning of the year,
right?
Try to get a Grammy. I don't know.
And it's weird because I know some artists like to drop at certain seasons, like Don King like to drop in the summer. Kendrick, he's dropped in like different seasons. Like he dropped the last album he dropped in spring around Easter. That's why everybody was doing this whole Easter theory. Like, oh, he's gonna drop a second album because he rose from the dead.
Yeah.
See, that's not me. I'm not part of that conspiracy theory tribe like that.
I would think you are.
I knew that there was like some type of spin or twist to the album. I didn't know it was gonna be the whole play it backwards, but I wasn't like, he's not dropping a second album, you fucks. Like he's not doing that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he premiered when his debut album dropped in October. You know, so I don't know when Kendrick likes to drop, or when he wants to drop, or whatever. He's just gonna drop when he wants to.
Yeah.
You know what? When y'all do this, he dropped the album this month, and I feel like I don't know shit because I don't. He dropped the album. I'll be having a hard time remember the year.
I be paying attention to dates. I pay attention to all that shit because I'm one of those people that like I buy into the marketing and the promotion. Like I like to see. Like I know niggas probably be like, nobody care about this promo visual, the little 30-second promo visual. Like Wale.
I mean, I like those. I definitely like those.
But I like to go back and visit them sometimes to kind of just see like where they was at, or like just like how things were done. So I appreciate when they do that. You know what I mean? So
y'all niggas be knowing. I appreciate y'all because I do.
I think it helps me. It helps me when I'm listening to an album. I feel like everybody kind of like imagine what I guess the visuals look like. Yeah, you just kind of not like this their headspace, but you try to visualize what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
So I kind of visualize the video or just like the short film of the album to myself, right? So when the album kind of like it's like it's
like really 2088, the 2088 visuals for that album,
right? But even when the album, like a lot of times they'll drop an album that already has a single that has a video, so it's like cool. But let's say that before they put out visuals, you just get the music. When I'm listening to it, that first listen, I'm seeing things like I can. Like certain songs or sounds kind of give me colors in a sense, right? Yeah. The darker the music, the darker the colors. You know, the brighter the music, the brighter the colors. Yeah. So just with that alone, I can kind of like picture something. If I'm hearing something with like in a J-Rock album and this nigga's talking about something, I'm kind of like visualizing it, right? So promo visuals and the marketing of that stuff, cover art and all that stuff helps me put that vision together better. And I feel like the better your promotion is, the better your marketing is for your album, the better it's going to help me visualize that, the more I'm going to like it. And that's why I think with Kendrick, when Kendrick was putting out his albums and stuff, right? It was like his shit, even if you didn't like care about that, you had no, it's like anyone you could just see it by listening to Kendrick music. Definitely The Good Kid, Mad City, it was like a short film, literally on wax. So the fact that I was just able to see it so clearly just from listening to the music, I instantly fell in love with it.
Those skits helped them a lot too.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly. So I think that's my attachment to like the promo visuals and like paying attention to the release dates and how they go about putting the album out, because I'm so tied to that first listen that I want to be able to like capture it so well on that first listen or two. And if I can't do that, it's probably not going to really impact me or make me like it more. So that's why I be so big.
You know who to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I follow all these accounts that promote music too, so it helps me keep track of certain stuff. You know, I was.
It's like being able to remember what you was doing when that album came out, type shit.
That too.
If I can remember what I was doing, or this song remind me when I was da-da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
I remember what I was doing. I just don't remember what month it was.
Right, but the same thing. Like that's why, like at the time when Currency was the Pilot Talk era, like he was dropping promo visuals, clips and stuff, and all his shit was just drop on Two Dope Boys. I would go to Two Dope Boys all the time, and I would see all these promo clips from the Pilot Talk, little trailers and stuff like that. Then the visuals he was dropping, I was like, bro, like, and then it just made me just like visualize everything and get what he was doing. I'm like, this is the coolest motherfucker ever, bro. Coolest motherfucker ever. Like, you can't mimic this shit. Like,
he still is too. That's the shit that's wild. That nigga still is.
And that's why, like, when I go back and listen to that stuff, it's like, man, I remember where I was. I remember how I felt. This is what 2010. This is what 2011 felt like for me.
Yeah, because it puts a timestamp on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when you find an artist that drops music or an album that makes you feel like that's what the year felt like, you just grow an attachment to it. So that's when St. Pablo dropped, I was like, oh, he dropping these snippets, he dropping this shit. All right, turn this shit around now.
And that's why this lackluster Dom Kennedy shit be hurting.
Yeah, bro, because Yellow Album was a moment. That was a moment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, then he did like a Yellow Album show, but he
came to Tampa. I went.
No, that's when he did the tour, like back in 2012.
Yeah.
Recently, he did like a celebration of Yellow Album.
Oh yeah, he did. And I was like, yeah, I know.
I think it was 2017. He did like a 5-year anniversary of it. He did like a show where he was performing the whole Yellow Album. It was only out in LA.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I would love to go out to that shit. But yeah, man. So, you know, that's my little tidbit.
That's his answer to what I said.
But yeah, I think with TDE, as far as the recent shit, I think TDE has done a good job to make sure that he's a constant reminder. Like, okay, we know who Reason is, even if you wasn't a big fan of, which I wasn't at first. I didn't like his voice. I felt like his music was just too it was just too LA, and not like that's a bad thing. I don't want people to think like, oh, what you mean, nigga? The fuck?
Yeah,
I'm trying to come out there in January.
It's coming.
But it's more like I felt like he didn't sound like an original, and that's one thing I always appreciate about TDE, that everyone sounds like their own person, and I just felt like he just sounded like a manufactured version of J-Rock, Kendrick, in one.
I mean, that's how LA niggas sound though.
I know. So the thing is, like, you're just giving me more of what I already know. Like, if I want to listen to a nigga with a voice like that,
apart.
Yeah, if I want to listen to a nigga with a grudgy voice like that, I'll go listen to fucking, I can't remember his fucking name, but it's a plethora of LA niggas I can go listen to.
Yeah, but I think Reason, the way he articulates his raps, is a little bit refined.
Yeah.
And I think the visuals
grow on me, honestly. Like,
exactly, he grew on me.
When I listened to him, I didn't like him, but
exactly. And I think the way he grew on me was
saying he was gonna kidnap J. Cole and stick him in the trunk, because that's how he grew on everybody. After he said that, everybody's like, who is this nigga that's gonna kidnap J. Cole? That was it. After that, everybody knew who Reason was. And he dropped them 2 videos, one with Absol and that shit with Boogie. And then everybody's like, oh shit. But that was it. I really think that's what it was for him.
Yeah, and I think too, like I said, the TDE has a formula that I feel like works on building your fan base. And that is attention to marketing and promotion, and the way that they make sure that I feel like he was the new artist experiment that they were pushing. Like, all right, we're finna go heavy on making sure that we can make him a household name under the TDE family. Might not be a star like a Kendrick Lamar star or a SZA star, but he's gonna be a solidified name to where Reason can stand on his own, and he may be able to tour on his own in the next coming years, right?
Yeah, I think they're still grooming that.
Right, and I feel like the way they did that was making sure that he had constant music videos. You know what I mean? that they made sure that they put him around artists that he could be related to. So now when you go and play JID or Spillage Village or whatever, Buddy or whoever the fuck,
Reason, Boogie,
he's a related he's a relatable artist. You know what I mean? So I feel like that TDE formula helped with me with like, oh, you know what, I fuck with Reason. Where it's like, I'll check him out. You know what I mean? Because when he first came out, I feel like they dropped the project. As soon as he came out, like as soon as they introduced him,
he dropped the album.
Yeah, and I was like, nigga, I ain't ready for an album from your ass yet. Like, what?
Yeah.
What's that little Uzi Vert shit when he got the weed? He like, what? I ain't ready for you. In my ears. No.
Oh my God.
But I felt Reason, like, you know, paid attention to him. Of course, I had one girl, Jules. She was like, "You remind me of Reason. Like, you sound like." I'm like, "Bitch, no, I don't sound like fucking Reason." Like,
oh, that had to be great. A nigga you ain't really fuck with, and a chick telling you sound just like him.
Makes you want to throw up now.
Oh my goodness.
But nah, I'm gonna go check the video out with Vince Staples. Want to see if more TDE people come out with some shit. I seen a clip of
Vince Staples need to finish his little movie he was dropping on YouTube. Like, this nigga was dropping like a little TV show.
Oh yeah, he was dropping like episodes, right?
Episodes, and then I think it was supposed to lead up to the album. That nigga had Ray J in that shit. He had a bunch of people in that shit.
I seen the clip of that.
That shit was fucking hilarious, and it was filmed well. Like, that had to be like a 10K camera, nigga. The clarity on that shit was good, and then it just kind of like stopped. So, and he dropped a single off of that because I remember downloading that shit, but I don't know what happened.
Damn.
So, what else I ain't seen that y'all seen? Because I'm starting to get perturbed.
Y'all want to go into some of the local music information, local music news?
So I saw that, but I don't know any of this local.
All right, so I'm gonna just run down the list real quick. So, dude, Hot Boy, I don't know how I say his name. It's like Hot Boy 30 something or something like that. Mm-hmm. He got like the dreads that go into like go up top or whatever. But he from West Orlando. He got the song with Lil Baby. They just dropped the video like a month or two ago.
That's cool.
I heard about it, but
it's like a big record. It's like it's becoming a big record or whatever. But he had a show. He just did a performance out in Tampa like yesterday or the night before. So
at a concert? Damn,
like a club.
Rona out here fucking chilling on the wall like, It was
like a club performance. It was like a club. It wasn't like a hard ticket show. It wasn't like a music venue for real. It was like a club performance.
That don't make it any better.
Nope, it don't. Shut it all down.
You can tell the hood club performances when we got the promoters and the security guard holding them while he performing. This nigga's being held from the back while performing. You know, but hey,
like, this nigga paraplegic, let him go.
Right. Yeah, he just had a performance. Of course, Genuine was dope. Vibes of the Bay had a digital concert.
I seen, and Jay Brown was on that motherfucker.
Jay Brown and Doechii. They had a performance on there. I didn't get a chance to catch it while it was happening, but I saw people posting the clips on Instagram, so I just watched through that.
Didn't Doechii say she signed a deal?
She said she signed a deal, but we don't know what kind of deal that is. It could be a management deal, publishing deal, who knows?
Yeah,
but
I mean, that video she dropped looked pretty cool though. Yeah. I saw a snippet on Twitter. I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, I watched the whole video. It was pretty dope. Yeah, she dropped the video. I think it's like something fruit blecky cake or some shit like that. Interesting name, because that way there's no other song that's titled like that. So if you search for it, it's only going to be.
You will find it. Yep. You ain't gonna have to finish the title.
Yeah. So shout out to her. That was pretty smart on her end. LA the Goat. Did we talk about LA the Goat on the last pod?
We talked about it a little while ago because Jermaine Dupri reposted his song.
Yeah, well, found out the motherfucker just signed to him. He just signed So Def.
That's what's up.
How do you feel about that though? Like, if I say, hey man, I just got signed to So Def, you be like, huh? What is it?
That nigga Jermaine Dupri is worth his weight in gold. So
Jermaine Dupri is a legend, no doubt.
Yeah. So,
but I would love to work with Jermaine Dupri. Would I like to sign to So Def?
I mean, when I hear that, that's the first thing I think. Not to say that it's correct, but
right.
When I hear, because like, who is on So Def right now? So I'm thinking he's gonna like have his hand in grooming you to be a star.
Mm-hmm.
That's my assumption.
Is he gonna P Diddy you though?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if I want to sign to So Def. Like I wouldn't sign to Bad Boy Records. I wouldn't sign to anybody.
I wouldn't sign to Bad because we know Diddy is not good.
I just don't think.
What happened to B5?
I just don't think that I would sign to any like old label that isn't really doing anything right now. Like I wouldn't sign to Rockefeller. I wouldn't sign to, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't sign to So Def. I wouldn't sign to Slip and Slide. I wouldn't sign to like any of these labels that were around in the early 2000s that has not premiered or pushed out a new artist in the last 10 years. Like I wouldn't.
If I look at the paperwork and the paperwork is straight,
right,
I'm fucking signing and blowing that shit out the water.
At the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah. However,
would you sign to So Def or Bad Boy?
I want to be on TDE and Dreamville and shit like that, but that's tough.
It's tough because motherfucker, imagine you going on a tour run and you got to see these Afro Man signs on stage. Niggas like, what kind of show?
Wait, Afro Man?
That's their logo, the Afro logo with So Def.
Oh,
yeah, you know what I mean. Like at least if you go to a concert and I see a Dreamville logo or I see a TDE logo, I kind of know what I'm in for.
Yeah,
you can kind of know the fan base that you're gonna attract.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey
it's
man,
marketing.
So it's up to you. Come on, now. That's to build that motherfucking shit up.
The biggest artist that you got to follow.
These jits don't know who the fuck they are. There's a lot of jits that don't know.
The legacy artist that's on So Def that you got to follow behind.
Lil Bow Wow.
Little fucking Bow Wow. You're not gonna.
You're
not gonna reach those plaques. You're not gonna reach those.
Guess what? People like us ain't streaming the most of the music right now. It's all the fucking jits.
All I'm saying
if you can market yourself well.
All I'm saying. All I'm saying is.
I feel you. I totally understand where you coming from.
If I'm recording, I don't want Lil Bow Wow to just be able to bust in my session like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, I've been hearing about you, bro. Like, bro, you got to lead. Like, I built this house, bro. You got to lead the rest.
I love how this nigga Derek takes, like, serious things and then the fucking does shit like that to make it like, yeah. Because Lil Bow Wow really is going to bust in your session when this nigga.
His daughter's too busy making
I don't want to be like, it's like I look at it like teams, right? If I go to the Lakers, I know that I'm gonna hear from the OGs from the Lakers. Like I got, rest in peace at the time. I would have heard from Kobe. I would have heard from like Magic. I gotta hear from Kareem. I gotta hear from James Worthy.
No, you hearing from Jermaine Dupri.
You finna hear from fucking Bow Wow and fucking what's the girl name? Brat. Like the Brat and Bow Wow finna be like, yo, like
I really
Jermaine,
don't
what we working with, like what we doing, bro? You gotta
shit about you. And what you doing?
No, they're gonna give a shit because it's Jermaine. Jermaine co-signed me, so now they're gonna be like, you gotta meet them. You gotta hang out. You gotta hang out with them a little bit.
You really think Jermaine is gonna help you? Gonna make you hang out with Lil Bow Wow?
I feel like you'd have to wait a good 3-4 years to actually even meet them after being on the label.
No, I'm glad Derek knows what happens in the book.
I don't think you gotta wait 3-4 years to meet Lil Bow Wow.
He don't want to say this is So Def production.
If I got a hot record that's blazing, that's probably gonna catch in the next 6 months.
Derek don't want to hear. Y'all know what it is. So,
no. Jermaine Dupri is cool. I'm cool with the Jermaine Dupri thing. It's just that it's like I'm cool. I'm signed to my nigga, cool. But it's like
Jazzy Faye gonna do the beat.
I gotta hear it like
Jazzy Fizzle.
Like, come on, bro. Like
Jazzy Faye.
Do I really want to go to this office where I gotta see all these fucking Bow Wow plaques all the time? Like,
damn, the Bow Wow slander.
Doggy bag.
The Bow Wow slander.
I was a huge Bow Wow fan when I was younger.
Jit got more plaques than you though. Let Vince Staples hear you talking like this. He gonna straighten your ass the fuck out. Real quick.
He probably would.
You talking about that nigga and Ray J? Vince
I like Bow Wow. I like Lil Bow Wow.
Then why the slander?
No, it's the fact that I don't want.
You wouldn't look up to Lil Bow Wow. You just say you can't.
I like Lil Bow Wow then. I don't like Lil Bow Wow now. It's the difference. Bow Wow back then. If I got signed to Bow Wow back then, when me and Bow was around the same age or younger.
Guess when he got the plaques? He got the plaques then. He didn't get them now.
Exactly. What I'm saying. So Bow Wow could walk in my session then at fucking 13. And be like, yo, who this little nigga?
What?
And I'm 12.
So a fucking jit could come in your session.
But I'm a jit too. I'm a jit too. I'm 12. I'm 12 years old. He's a year older than me. If I'm 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, the views of Derek do not reflect those.
Niggas me, bro. Niggas don't get me. I'm trying to paint this shit for him. All I'm saying is, he's the man. He's the man. Then he's the man. He can walk in the studio session like, yo, and I'm like, oh shit, it's Bow Wow. Like,
we not doing Back to the Future. We doing now.
And now he cannot come. He could come in. I'm be like, man, that's Bow Wow. That's cool. But I don't want to hear the whole like how Kobe said to fucking what's in like, bro, you got to be the next great Laker. I don't want to hear Bow Wow tell me, bro, you got to be the next. You got to be the one to carry the torch of this shit. I'm like. All right,
so what you gonna do? You gonna be like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's what you gonna do?
Yeah. Like, get the fuck. What? Shut up, nigga. The fuck? I can't do no songs like you did when you was younger.
I love how niggas talk when the nigga ain't there in their face.
Oh my god.
I will never be in my face because I'm taller than that nigga.
I love it. I love it, boy. I be waiting.
I'm a tweet and say Bow Wow hometown set pull up. That's what I'm about to do.
I don't want no problems with. I don't want no problems with Shad Moss. I don't want no problems with Shad. You know what I mean? Fold my ass like an omelet. I don't want no problems with that nigga.
Then this little girl gonna come hug you.
Like, grown ass daughter. When you had her? 13.
Oh man. Hey, like I said, if the paperwork looking right, and if I feel I have an opportunity for more resources as far as like producers, engineers, and stuff like that, and more connects with more artists. Number one, if the paperwork looking right, I'm signing because I have an ability.
Yeah.
More stuff. I can do this shit and drop SoundCloud songs all day. One of them gonna catch, and I have the ability to have an engineer to fucking, hey, get that shit right for me, or I can go in the studio at any time. Right. Because I have that. I mean, it sucks. Like I said, everybody wants to be like on the Lakers, or everybody wants to, you know, do build TDE and shit like that.
I feel you.
But you know what I'm saying? I would definitely grassroots some shit if I could.
Got you. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, shout out to LA the GOAT. At the end of the day, shout out to LA the GOAT, man. Like that 8 Bands record is amazing.
Yeah,
that shit is an amazing ass song. You know, at the end of the day, Tampa niggas is winning. Niggas getting deals, you know, making money. The type of money they probably making right now, they family probably never made before. So shout out to these niggas is signing. You know, continue to see more artists get signed. Can't wait. I spoke to my cousin Jit Faye, who was a former guest on the pod. He was out in LA with
what's up with
Tay-Bay.
that?
He was out there with Tay-Bay with Chris Brown and Wale. Wale brought him out because of Wale's birthday. They was working on the record together. But my cousin like, man, I met Rihanna, I met this person, I met that person. I'm like, damn, like, niggas really out here just doing shit that they probably couldn't even just dream of 5 years ago.
That Jit met Rihanna?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's
I just want to hear her accent in person. I know that shit sounds amazing.
I feel like she's taller than me for some reason. I feel like she's a giant. Like, how tall is she?
Because
that's because of her ego. It's amazing. I just wanted to hear her be like, when she asked J. Cole, what is those dreads? I know.
Oh, yeah.
If J. Cole wasn't married, that nigga would have melted. That nigga would have melted.
Hey, remember, it was like, I can't remember what tour it was, but I think it was during Drake's Things Aren't the Same tour, nothing is the same, whatever tour. Ico, and I think J. Cole was backstage with them. And it was like Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Oh, I
they
seen
did
that
for
video.
Ico. And I think she said it was like Big Sean, J. Cole, or Drake. And I think she said Kill for
J. Cole.
And he was like, get off me then if you don't like it. Get off me then. Fuck. Oh, that's funny.
Hey man.
Oh,
I ain't answering none of them questions. I'll tell you.
You gonna have to. Matter of fact, we're gonna do it fucking now.
No.
We gotta do one different. We gotta do one different for me and Raul gonna come up with one for you, Jazz. But
yeah,
we're gonna do one for Raul. So I'm gonna go. Do you want to do singers? We're gonna do singers and rappers. All right.
Rappers.
Well, you got girl rappers, man.
Yeah. I know, but okay.
All right.
I about to just lump them all in. But if you want to give me two, let's go.
You come up. You give me one. You give me one. You come up with one, Jazz, and I come up with one, and then come up with a third.
Okay. My first one is Megan.
All right. If you got Megan, I'm gonna do Mulatto, and then what's the third one?
Ari.
Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
Ari Lennox. All right. Ari Lennox, Mulatto, and Megan Thee Stallion. So fuck Mary Kill.
Ari is gonna. He's 6 feet.
Fuck Mary Kill. So you say kill Ari.
Ari. Sorry to all the woke.
Who you marrying? Who you marrying? Who you marrying? Who you fucking?
Meg.
You marrying Meg?
Yeah, and Mulatto get the baloney pony.
The baloney pony. Oh man! All right, so we gotta come up with something for Jazz.
Oh my god!
Give me one, bro.
I gotta get a nigga like not too high on the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't give you no like Michael B. Jordan because he's like.
I'm gonna get somebody shit like. Let's do rappers. Let's do rappers.
Rappers. Okay. Wheezy.
Okay, and I'm gonna do Jid.
Okay.
That's not fair. You know.
Well, that's the point of it. To make it tough.
It is.
I know she want to marry him already.
But then again, we could add another one, and she might.
You have
marry
one
both of them.
Okay, well, the nigga with dress from Earth Gang then.
That's too close. That's too close. That's too close.
Yeah, exactly. We're supposed to make it tough.
I say. I hear you, Olu, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
I hear you, Olu. I raise you a big crit.
Oh wow, that's Virgo game though. So I mean.
What you wanna do? You gonna
wait? Who the three?
So you said Weezy, Jid, and then Olu or Big Crit. Which one? Which one you want? Big Crit.
You can't have her pick. Okay, Crit.
I'm talking about you. Which one? Which one you want?
Crit.
Okay.
All right. So fuck Mary Kill. Weezy, Jid, Crit.
Unfortunately, I would have to kill Weezy.
Damn.
I know. She like them dreads is not hanging like they used to back in the lollipop days.
I would marry Big Crit and I'll fuck Jid.
There we have it.
She look like she winning across the board.
There we have it, folks.
You saw she said that? Yeah. That was great.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right, we gotta get one to Derek.
Let me think. Okay.
Oh shit.
Wait. We giving them singers or we giving him rappers?
That's a rapper. I was giving a rapper. Dreezy. You know who Dreezy is?
Yeah.
I know Dreezy.
Okay, yeah, Dreezy.
You gonna give him Young M.A. I'm just playing. Hey. Young M.A. my dog, man. I can't disrespect Young M.A. All right. All right. What we doing?
Who your pick?
Who's my pick? I got to make it good. I got to make it difficult for this nigga, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got to make it difficult. Rappers. Can we do like a in-between kind of thing?
Yeah. Sure.
Like SZA?
Okay, yeah, she in between.
She
who
TDE.
the third?
I know he wanted to marry her off rip. Like, that's TDE, man. I get free TDE hoodies.
Who's gonna be the third? Who's the third?
Who's gonna be the third?
I can't think of not one person.
I can, but I'm just like, it's not. I don't think it's difficult enough. Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I fucked with that. Nicki.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kill Dreezy. Sorry, boo. I like Dreezy though. And because like I don't think I could marry Nicki Minaj. Like I don't like her personality.
What? What are you talking about?
I can hear her right now. Clean the dishes. Fuck. I feel like, all right, who would sound the worst? Who I would not want to hear? Okay.
Did this nigga say clean the dishes?
I think fuck it.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna marry Nicki and fuck.
You gonna marry Nicki? Damn.
And fuck SZA?
Only because Nikki got that bag too.
I knew it. This old money hungry.
She still got that coin. She got the coin. So my children's future is great.
It's not.
It's not. No. It's not. I'm a gold digger.
But SZA be losing her voice, so she can't even tell you to clean the dishes.
It's just that I know that. I just know that she's gonna catch me. She's gonna probably go through my. I feel like she's gonna go through my phone, and she's gonna see that clip I have of her saying Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's over. Friday. So I think she's gonna get mad, and then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna I still remember you had that shit in your fucking phone, like that shit funny.
That's funny.
I did see her do an interview with Issa Rae talk about how she broke up with her boyfriend because he had an orgy or some shit. She cheated on him, is what she did.
Oh
wow!
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Baby Nikki, I'd marry you, baby. Scissors just a one night.
Man.
Now, I thought you were gonna put Summer Walker.
And you know Nikki gonna hold you down because apparently her nigga's like a child rapist or some shit like that. Allegedly.
The
nigga that she with.
Oh, okay.
Apparently did some shit to like an underage person.
See, one woman that I feel like that shit is like drugs to me, man. I Summer Walker, man. There's something about Summer Walker. Keep that woman away from me, cause man. I think if I went to a concert,
it's the fake eyelashes, isn't it?
Everything.
Be batting at you like that.
If I went on a date to a Summer Walker concert and I had like meet and greet passes, my girl probably break up with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, you be one of those.
Why would you bring your girl to a meet and greet to see Summer Walker?
Well, one, you supposed to bring your girl.
You supposed to bring a girl to a Summer Walker.
You don't
can't
go
by yourself.
Yeah, you don't go there by
yourself. Meet and greet though.
You still got to go to the concert.
Yeah,
you can't leave your girl early and then meet her at the door.
Well, sometimes the meet and greets are after the concert.
Yeah, you don't want to do your girl like that. Yeah. I just know that I'm be like, oh my god, like
you gonna be patting your dreads. Oh my.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then gonna be in the line, put the do-rag back on after the concert to lay down the bed.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Shit, man. I ain't got no more topics, man. We want to close with anything? I don't want to give too much light to it, but I will say, of course, the whole Tory Lanez dropped the album.
I was not finna say shit about that.
We was just going to ignore that. All right.
All I want to say is this, only because I have seen some peers of mine who have been not promoting, but like they posted the album. Some close friends are like, man, I'm Team Tory. He not lying, this, that, and the third. And I just want to say it.
Lying about what? The nigga ain't even saying it.
I don't care what he did or what he didn't do. A black woman was shot. And because she was shot, that means she had the potential to lose her life.
Exactly.
So
and this jit gonna get on the album talking about he love her.
Like,
I was like, come on, nigga. Nah, what?
Like, I haven't listened to it. I haven't read no lyrics. All I did was see people post about it. And I'm like, all right. So I just want to speak my piece about that. Y'all ain't got to say nothing about it. I just want to speak.
No, I'm going to say something. God damn it.
I knew it.
I'm going to say something. Cause I wasn't going to say shit.
Speak,
nah, but like, come on. Like, let's be for real. If you had something to say, you could have jumped on live just like Megan did. Megan jumped on live at least, I think, 2 times.
Yeah.
Just talking about like, how heartfelt she was crying and all that shit. Like at least twice. And she didn't say shit. And then apparently when some shit went down or his team was doing whatever, because I don't know the whole thing, the logistics of the situation. But then she was like, that nigga shot me. And I'm saying this now because this team is out there making up stories. You could have came out the same way and did that and said your piece and did whatever.
Right.
And then when you said, I've been quiet too long, I'm about to talk about the situation. Everybody thinks you jumping on live because we don't need to hear anything else except what happened.
Right.
But what happened? Nigga, you dropped the album. So you trying to capitalize.
Which I cannot respect.
You trying to capitalize off the grief of somebody that almost lost their life. That was
Has he apologized?
A ban, bitch ass nigga.
Has he apologized?
He ain't say shit. He said he still love her. And that's like, and I didn't hear the album, but I'm going by what people have been saying. He said he still love her. That's when an abuser dies, and this and that. And I'm like, yo, this nigga is wilding. Yeah. And the only shouts out to Rick Ross, because he's the only nigga that said, as a nigga in the game, that was like, that was bad to do, bro. It's bad timing. And Breonna Taylor shit just got off, and you finna do this? No, send that nigga back to Canada.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect, Drake, but that shit. Hey, y'all know last podcast
I know you had your moment.
You know, I went ahead and went back in time and like, I'm sorry. And now that nigga do this. But dog, dead ass, like you see shit like that, you can see why like black chicks hate us, dog.
Yeah.
It's totally
that's why I don't argue. That's why I don't get on Twitter or nothing and argue and be like, man, black men over there, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that because one,
I stopped that shit as soon as Tory shot her. I
get it. Like,
wait
a
minute.
You know what I mean? I get it. I'm not finna argue with you. If anything, I'm gonna just if you want to have a conversation about it with me, where I can learn or like at least unlearn some shit, if anything. But to change the energy in the room here, you know, let's wrap up the show. If anybody got any music suggestions.
Don't listen to that nigga Tory shit. I'm just I'm just playing. We already not doing that. Ain't that right, ladies and gentlemen? But what to listen to?
Any music suggestions?
Oh, I was jamming some shit the other day. Let me see. It was recently played.
I'm still making sample lists, so I'm gonna be going back in time more of.
Hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about wait before we wrap up. How MIA came on the Travis Scott song.
Oh, Travis Scott record.
Mississippi. Oh, what?
What are y'all talking about?
So
I heard something that y'all didn't.
He just dropped the song. He dropped the song and video with Thug and MIA. Don't know what it's for. So Lucy, you know, he does that. Granted, he did just drop the McDonald's shit or whatever.
This nigga's doing a lot. Like this nigga dropping McDonald's.
He got Reese's Puffs.
That nigga had the McDonald's. Nigga got the McDonald's merch. Nigga got a PlayStation early. I'm like, yo,
Jordans. He did the fucking video game
shit.
Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga's really out here killing it, man. Y'all put some
off an album he dropped 2 years ago. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the album was amazing.
For that album has been crazy too.
Yeah.
His next album supposed to be Rodeo 2, right?
Really? I have no idea.
I think supposedly.
How do you feel about that, Hometown? A 2 of an album.
You better be good, man, because I don't always like it.
Speaking of, you know, since we just gonna bring shit back. No, I'm just saying. I listened to a couple Big Sean interviews or whatever over the past week, and he says the reason he called it, even though I know you may disagree, and it's totally fine. Everybody has their opinion, but he said he named it Detroit too because he said he wanted to go back to how he felt when he first started recording music, and he connected with how he felt like when I wanted to sleep in the studio and why I wanted to do this stuff so bad. He goes, I kind of got away from how that was. And then he goes, I really just went to reconnect with why I wanted to do this. Why was this a dream of mine? And then he goes, when I reconnected with that, I reconnected with how I felt when I made Detroit 1. So that's why I named this album Detroit 2. So I'm like, that's cool. I can fuck with that. Look at Derek. He like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You should have named part 2 anyway.
Man. I mean, hey, man. Like I say, I enjoyed the project, so.
Yeah, it was cool. What have I listened to?
If anything, for all of our listeners, whether you're on YouTube, Spotify, or iTunes, Apple, whatever you're listening to this on, check out my sis, T Couture. She just dropped Slow Edits, T Couture or Couture Radio on SoundCloud and on Bandcamp. You can check that out. She just dropped her Slow Edits, and she got so many other mixes she got on there as well. So go and check it out. She just dropped that like a day or 2 ago.
That's what's up. Yep, I'm about to peep that. I love slow down music. You already know what it is. So I'm definitely gonna jam that.
Anybody got anything else they want to, let us know about before we get up out of here, man?
Nah, man. Nope. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be good. Wear your mask, because niggas out here.
Please wear your mask.
Put that shit on their chin.
Can't get the beard, COVID, you know what I mean? All right, y'all, man. Well, thank y'all for joining me. Shout out to our listeners. Shout out to our viewers on YouTube. I know we didn't upload the video from last week because Raul was like, "Don't put this shit on YouTube."
Yeah, man. My video quality looking bad out here, man. I gotta get it.
Shout out to our listeners. Shout out to those who listen to us on Anchor. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna make sure we continue to get these episodes out. Follow us on Instagram at beatsnchill813. Follow us on Twitter at beatsnchill. Might be coming up with some events soon. Don't know. Don't feel any pressure to do so. But now that Genuine's out and the Bricks is doing events, I'm sure they're going to be ringing our line soon. So stay tuned for more updates. And till next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.